J.B. DeRosa. And now
organization does, rewarding him.
Wing, he'll work over heel.
Back.
Draymond Green, consecutive 20, knocked away.
Players in Zion.
Pajemski right down the lane. On top, 3 Ingram.
40+ threes a game.
Played all over the
Look at
league.
this.
Ingram and others. Pajemski, a 3 for Golden Ingram. Aggressive with his game. Triple team. Woodson with the collision and Trace Jack Davis. And mid-range shooting from
That is lethal. Here's a quick give and go. Oh, what a move.
hard move in the corner. Pajemski 3. Tice 3. And shooter but takes it in hard. Rebound.
Years where he can stay healthy
By Pajemski. Picked up by Tice.
through the first 3 ball games.
Coming
Tonight, but he told me when you see the ball
so much. Jordan Hawkins, he played at UConn. Inside Stufsky, first round pick last year. They'll play Golden Star crowd. Kuminga right there. Won their first 2 games at Portland and Utah. Payton with a 3.
Aggressive offensively. And D guy taking the ball.
2. Driving inside. Most road wins in the NBA. McCollum. The twirling Pajemski. To Tice. Back out. McCollum. Green by Looney. On the wing. Kuminga 3s. Ingram 3. Outside. Heel 3. But for the first time 3. Zion.
3+ threes a game as water comes.
It's Williamson and
Which you don't want to do.
Anderson. Outside. The lifelong warrior. The cutting. Kuminga driving hard. Drives over Kuminga. Pelicans have won 2 in a row over. Picked up by Moody. Corner 3. Anderson. Alvarado. Waters up. Into Waters and a 15. Moody tries to go. Williamson defended by seconds of the first quarter. Moody
Stepped out.
More importantly, we're finishing possessions with
Pelicans with Williamson. 3 turned over to Buddy Hield. He'll be bringing the ball up. They get the cutting.
To a certain extent, Jonathan can be.
Cutting is Hawkins. Oh, Hield and a 3. Look at Williamson. Quarter poison. Hield 3. And Waters. He'll pull up and on top it's Alvarado. Get 5 down low. Did by Walmart. Challenge.
That Kansas.
But good ball rotation. Waters 3.
Better ball movement offensively as
Alvarado. Waters defense. Waters inside.
Trevor went back to the locker room to get for an overall pick in the 2024 draft. His brother played at Harvard, was a 10-year-old. He enrolled at a prep school. The ceiling is high for him.
That's a terrific one end. It was knocked away by Kuminga. The trailing Anderson.
all 30 NBA teams are scoring and being able to produce. Pelicans is leading the team in scoring as early on.
No more Klay Thompson.
Travel.
No more Chris Paul. Entire NBA. Go to NBA.com. Jones and now
Has been the turnovers here in the first.
Kuminga with a dribble into McCollum. Jeremiah Robinson Earl is off fly the 3. No. Looney and outside it goes Jones. Tough defender and a great move. Ingram 3. No.
And are double digits here for you can funnel the
Organization. Driving Kuminga will stick. Pocketed by Payton.
is being played here.
Ingram, good. A fake, a twirl. 4 to play in the second. Good full court pressure too by Tice is in. Club. His 12 in the first 2.
With Stephen Curry.
Sacramento. Payton across in the game. In the corner, Payton 3. 6 of 9. Hard into Lunison. Bit. A floater on the fly. They got the switch. Hield to the line.
And you're only 3.
Buddy Hield, a 2. Shot clock at 6. But feisty play by the Pelicans.
An all-star in 2020. Most
And Jones, Hield, screen, Looney. The spins, Williamson fighting for Green, 3. 7-second difference, game clock. Williamson, 15-footer. Glass, Looney, no. So both teams depleted with star side Meta Wall. Now backs up and over Davis. Waters, 3.
Hield only shooting 1 of 8.
Zion across the lane.
Very close, but yeah, there's the 7 of 27 from the field. Minutes restriction.
Inside. Against Chicago and New Orleans with Davis at the line. Maybe it's no longer in effect. Pay attention to the game. I just
Viewers have no idea who Marcus will be in.
State tonight. At times, Jones is holding on to his right shoulder. With Ingram putting up a 19. What you said, starting for Hield in the second half. Team 2-1. the NBA and played with Reggie. Ingram.
Strange game he has.
Lindy Waters around Green.
Yeah, you got to live with that.
Zion.
Nice.
Pajemski, triple. Williamson goes crashing into Green with the Lakers when he had 44 first half. He's got 10 here in the third. Corner, three, Tice. Pajemski, quick trigger. Here's Williamson. He'll go into Moody. Inside the lane, and he just...
Often, but it's every fourth quarter. My mentality is, and
14 threes on the evening versus the game.
And the Knicks want to shoot more threes. Then Houston picked up. Waters three. Stutter stepping. Launches on the run. Jackson Davis. Here comes Oklahoma State. The Thunder came here. He's had a good game. A feed, a Moody three.
Applauding.
Point and a half. Corner three. The way is back out there. DC will jump against Waters.
Look at that. How to do it on a regular.
And he takes it the other way.
Look at this. Runs the break.
Crane went up. Misi goes. Kevon Looney is in. Kuminga will launch it. Thumbs. Hawkins punt faking. Try. Golden State has made that by the difference. Boy, ball movement. Player finding Misi inside.
Nice. As a freshman.
Well, that was a coming out party. Ingram.
Have a rhythm.
Kicks out to Ingram. 3 to fire. Williamson watching.
If Buddy Hield can get going.
3. One in. Misi. Pajemski defend. Clock at 4. Anderson 3. 14-footer.
17 feet. It's usually
Pelican points. Corner Anderson.
Game we have here.
Corner. Hield 3. 28 over the Pelicans. Here's a 3. Williamson is in the bump.
Any spot he wants.
Waters is
what a
in.
pass.
Hield at the other end. 7% by Golden. Waters will defend.
And on that possession there, shot clock ever.
The league is trying to outlaw it. Through the first 3 games. He's a
zone here by New Orleans.
Years it's Buddy Hield. Williamson across their 2-time All-Star. Shots. Ball rotating to Anderson. Clippers on NBA TV. For more, go to N. Setting up, 3 minutes gone here in the. Look at the move. Hield. Turnover by Williamson. Doubled and hooks it off. Plowing, driving. Kerr.
Steve Kerr is going to take
on here in the 4th. Waters with a 3. Tonight with 5. Ingram has
been all Zion and Brand.
Hield prints a pass to him. Looney over Misi. And the Pelicans will work almost. Kuminga the breakaway. Misi drives and up between the Texas Longhorns. Screen by Looney. 3/4. In, up, and into Green. The fake in the scam. His dad played some semi-pro ball. Clock at 1 over Ingram. On the side. Tice in.
Season as here's a foul by out. He has played time.
Okay. And that's why he keeps yelling.
Just for one, just
give it up. He was number 2 and back in. Williamson back in. Court Tice galloping up and Looney and Tice.
Foul.
Driving Hield. 9 board. Hield 3.
Why not?
Beekman is on him. He just checked off the bench. Spencer is in with Beekman.
3-pointers for Golden State.
Guy Santos is in too. To Spencer. Flies inside. He played lacrosse at Loyola down low and working on Santos.
Matters for every one of these players. They want to.
Back. Robinson Earl 3.
Going to be gone for a
seat. On the wing, Moody outside, launching a triple. 4 threes tonight, 4 of 5.
Nope.
2. State with 22-3 after missing the opener against Chicago and New Orleans with Jackson Davis at the line. Now let's see what he plays tonight. Let's see if maybe it's no longer in effect. Just I'm not a doctor. Just pay attention to the game. I'm just
There's so many of our viewers that have no idea who Marcus Welby is.
Defense by Golden State tonight. At times, when Jones is hurt. Jones is holding on to his right shoulder. Tice with Ingram putting up a 19.
You're not going to be able to block his shot.
Lindy Waters, as Reggie said, starting for Hield in the second half. Each team 2-1. And Davis, whose dad Dale played in the NBA and played with Reggie. Ingram.
Beautiful. mid-range game he has.
Lindy picked up. It's Waters around Green. You're
For Waters. Yeah, you got to live with that.
Zion.
Nice.
Pajemski triple. And finding the rhythm. Williamson goes crashing into Green with the...
Yes.
Reggie, we saw this against the Lakers when he had 44. Excuse me. He had 9 in the first half. He's got 10 here in the third. Defending Williamson. Feeding to Green. Corner 3. Tice. Green to Pajemski. Quick trigger.
Island with Ingram.
Now here's Williamson. He'll go into Moody. There's number 2 in scoring inside the lane. And he just...
You work on them a lot, and I try them often, but it's every app, and I'm getting the lay of the land. And in the fourth quarter, my mentality is... And
They've only attempted 14 threes on the evening versus matchup. They shoot, what, 50 threes a game.
And the Knicks want to shoot more threes.
Golden State Warriors team.
Then Houston picked up Waters 3. Looks of the game. McCollum stutter stepping. Launches on the road the middle. Pajemski on top. Jackson Davis. Here comes. Went undrafted after a couple years at Oklahoma State. Then Oklahoma City and the Thunder came here. Pajemski, their first round pick last year. He's had a good game with the hesitation, a spin, a feed, a Moody 3.
Three-point shooter of all time. Applauding.
The halftime, and it's plus point and a half. Corner 3. Jackson Davis. Misi, by the way, is back out there.
Of course.
Misi will jump against Waters. They control. It's Kuminga.
Look at that. He just doesn't know when and how to do it on a regular.
Offense and defense. And he takes it the other way.
Look at this. Gets the block at one end, runs the break.
Rebound aggressively inside. Green went up. Misi Gunderson in. Here comes Kuminga. Kevon Looney is in. Kuminga will launch it. Alvarado in. Here comes Hawkins. Punt faking. Try. Golden State has made Kuminga. That by the difference. Boy, ball movement. Player movement. Ingram will take it.
Nice.
And finding Misi inside.
Nice. Shot 61% as a freshman.
Lost to the Suns in 6, but boy, do they play well. That was a coming out party. Ingram.
Your two go-to guys have a rhythm.
Meets the defense of Looney. Kicks out to Ingram. 3 to fire.
3 of 6 from downtown.
Williamson watching on 17 shots.
See if Buddy Hield can get going.
3. Alvarado sneaks one in. Misi, Pajemski defense. Green takes it into Alvarado. Shot clock at 4. Anderson 3. Under a minute to go in the third. 14-footer.
Free throw line area 15 to 17 feet. It's usually
Combined for 52 of the 79 Pelican points. Corner Anderson.
game. What a game we have here.
Final seconds of the third. Corner. Hield 3. Them in the third. Golden State 40-28 over the Pelicans. Here's a 3-half
For Buddy Hield.
Williamson is in the bind.
And he can get to any spot he wants.
Alvarado. Kuminga. Waters is
what a
in.
pass.
The ball. Waters has it. Hield at the other end. 47% by Golden, up by Waters. Shot clock at 4. Waters will defend.
Warriors, that was the last thing you wanted on that possession there. Shot clock, a kick whatsoever.
The league is trying to outlaw it. 3 and fouled on the play. Now he's averaging 18 through the first 3 games.
He's got to stop the front. Here's a zone here by New Orleans.
Threes and Steph over the last 5 years. It's Buddy Hield. Williamson across. Zion Williamson, 5th year, 2-time All-Star. Minutes, 31 points on 19 shots. Green, Waters, ball rotating to Anderson. Thunder, Bucks, Grizzlies, Suns, Clippers on NBA TV. For more, go to NBA. Holding out to Anderson. Setting up, 3 minutes gone here in the 4 defending. Look at the move. Hield.
The second half, that went to Lindy Waters.
Turnover by Williamson. By Misi. Into Anderson. Doubled and hooks it off. Anderson is on Williamson. Plowing, driving. Green once.
And they're going to take a look.
Kerr.
Steve Kerr is going to take a
Heel. 4 minutes gone here in the fourth. Waters with a three. 1 tonight. Up to McCollum. Quiet tonight with 5. Ingram has been.
It's been all Zion and Brand.
Shot clock at 5. Heald threads a pass to him. On the floor as well. Waters, Looney over Messi. Messi and the Pelicans will work. Almost deflected. Kuminga the breakaway.
For New Orleans now.
Messi tries and put
Behind Stephen Curry.
then by a men's matchup between the Texas Longhorn. Waters screened by Looney. 3 auto. Halfway through the fourth. In, up, and Looney and Pajemski into Green. The fake in the. He'd follow his dad to the gym. His dad played some semi-pro basketball. Goes Kuminga. Shot clock at 1 over Ingram. They're shooting threes. Waters on the side. It's about 43%. Tice in.
Sure, I know it's still a week-old season. As here's a foul by rotational players out. He has played 10.
It's a 3.
I had a conversation with him at halftime.
Okay, and that's why he keeps yelling.
That's why
Come
he's
on, just
he's
for
a little
once, just
animated.
give it up. 3-point shots in the NBA, and Curry was number 2. And back in the fourth quarter, Williamson back in. He had it torn away by Williamson. Down court, Tice galloping up and off. Looney and Tice.
Foul.
On Green. Hooks it into the driving Heald. 9 board. Heald 3.
Why not?
Alvarado. Messi remains. Alvarado. Beekman is on him. He just checked off the bench. Pat Spencer is in with Beekman.
It was all about the 3-pointers for Golden for 30 Warriors points.
Guy Santos is in too. Right there, picked up by Reese Beekman. To Spencer, flies inside. Warriors, and also in the G League. He played lacrosse at Loyola. And Messi down low and working on Santos.
So every minute matters for every one of these players. They want to.
Back to back. Robinson Earl, 3.
Murphy's out. I know DeJounte Murray's going to be gone for a
quick trap here on Alvarado. Messi on the wing. Santos through traffic. Moody outside, launching a triple. So Moody has hit 4 threes tonight, 4 of 5.
Nope.
2 and 2.
18 points on the evening.
Golden State with 22 threes.